Right, so we're back playing Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, and we're gonna finally continue our journey. So, I think we got Leana to join us. Let's see if I did. Yeah, she will follow us. I kind of forgot. It's been a while since I played. What did I have in my inventory? Water and protein. That's good. And what was I wearing? Right, the monk stuff. I think I'm gonna use the emergency jacket instead. I'm just not sure which one is better. I have to compare. So I think this... I have to compare the jacket with... I think it's this. Oops, wrong one. No. So, emergency jackets, and I think both of these are... No, that's a eboshi is for the head. I think it's this one. Okay, yeah. Both of these are for the torso. And I'm just looking for which one has a better defense value. As there seems to be 3 different damage types. Actually there's more. There's like 6. Bash, cut, ballistic, acid, fire and environmental. I think the bash one is the most important, as most of the enemies will do that. And cut is for like self-explanatory. Weapons, ballistic, I think this is for bullets. And yeah, this one, the Carigino, is definitely more it's better. It's yeah. It's slightly not as warm as the emergency jacket, but it's just better in any other way. So I think we will just remove this, because we don't need it. I think we can do advanced inventory. No, I don't think that's how it works. No, I have to press V to select the things I'm wearing. So I want to unequip the emergency jacket. Put it on the floor. And I think we are good. Alright, I wanted to make a weapon. But I want to check if we have a fighting style, because that's gonna affect if using a weapon is good or not. Let's check our martial arts, and we have no styles, so we don't get any bonuses for staying unarmed. So I'm just gonna craft a weapon, and a cudgel is a really good one. It's the best one I can make so far. It has a moves per attack of 81, the lower the better, and the actual damage is 10. With a 2-hit bonus of 2, so it hits more. So I think this is good. We'll just craft this. I will put the... Yeah, I'll do that. So there's our cudgel. And I will press A on it. Right. Okay, that's better. I actually had my key visualizer off, so you couldn't see what I was typing, but now that is fixed. So So let's continue. So I want to make sure that this Leana person, he also has a good weapon. So I will just make sure. Okay, she has a pistol crossbow with one bolt. Nothing else though. I think I need to make, or yeah, I need to make a cudgel for her too. I'll do that. Well, so now I will just talk to her again. And I will give her this cudgel. That's not good, because she does not have a melee weapon. I think I'll just have to trade. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, wait. I think she does have a weapon. No. I thought that was a baseball bat, but it was a baseball cap. Not what I wanted. Yeah, the crossbow, it's not that good, because there's only one bolt. Otherwise it will be okay. I think I'll just take it. Oh, where's the cudgel? I think it's on the floor. So if we copy this, and I will talk. I want her to use cudgel. Nice. Now she has a weapon. I'll do the same. I think we'll hold on to this if we can. It's too big. Nah, well, it will stay here then. That's single fire weapon isn't that good, to be honest. But otherwise, I think we can press M to check the map. And she wants us to go to this place. So here you can find the cattail stocks for the jelly quest. I'm not sure if we should do this first, because we still do not have a good place to stay, as this place has no beds. You could just sleep on the emergency blankets for comfort, but I think the beds are better for this. So I'm just gonna find a house, move there. What is this? Bridge. Boat rental. Now, with cities, this seems to be some kind of small town. There are a lot of zombies on the roads, and these lines are roads, so we don't really want to go there. I think we'll go to the pavilion, as that could have something. So we can press V, travel to this point. Oh, we can't reach it. Actually, I think it's better to find a car, if we can. And there we go, we have the car. So if this car is working... Out of gasoline. The car itself seems to be working, I think. But there's no fuel. So to get fuel, we need to actually find a gas station and fill up some containers, like the Tupperware things we have. I think we could get more of those Tupperware containers, as one of them only stores around under a liter. So if we find a car, we can siphon fuel from it. Or if we find a gas station, we can just fill up the Tupperware containers, as we have nothing else to hold liquids. The black bear. Be careful. Can't see our current position. I think we should not go that way, so we don't know if she will be aggressive. There's nothing here really. Yeah. So I think we should go here. Trailhead. Oh, this is a forest trail. I see. So I think we'll just go to the pavilion, as we have nothing else to do. We just have to be really careful, because there are sometimes plants that are alive, and those are really dangerous. If we see one, we will have to hide inside the building. Climb obstacle. I think this is too tall. Okay, so now we see 3 zombies. Now these zombies do not seem quite strong. Does anyone's... Okay. So one of the zombies can see us, so we just have to wait for her to get close. So we have to press exclamation mark, as this is a safety feature. It prevents us from accidentally walking and getting ourselves killed. So now we can see at the bottom right minimap, the zombie saw us and is approaching. Now our friend Leana has started to fight. So the zombies have this exclamation mark at the bottom left, and that indicates that this zombie can come back alive if we don't take care of it. So we have to smash the zombie, and now she will not come back. Or I don't know, he, confusing. So I'm gonna check what stuff the zombie had. Nothing useful. So I think we can lure the second zombie. So let's go B. Can't see our location, so she will come. And like that, another one bites the dust. And nothing useful. We just wait. Until they can see us, okay? It's good to get one zombie at a time, because then they don't have time to do anything. I think the brainless zombie can't hear us. Yeah. So we have to get really close in order to kill this. And now we're bleeding. Our head and our left leg is red, or light red, which means that there is light bleeding. If it's dark red, it's something we need to deal with immediately. If it's blue, then we have to disinfect it, as it will get infected otherwise. And if it's green, then it's already infected and we have to take some antibiotics. I think we should be able to clean some part of this town so we can actually explore safely. None of these zombies have good stuff. You can see that the items themselves are filthy, which usually means that... I'm actually not sure what the filthy modifier means. The poor fit, I know that that means that if you wear the item, you get more encumbered. But I think the filthy thing it could affect your mood. And it could increase infection if you get bitten or something. It could make it worse. Or it could slow down healing. But I will make sure to figure out what it means on the next episode. Oh, it's another brainless. And this is really bad. The brainless zombies. Now we're luring 3 zombies, so now we just gotta run, as that is too many zombies. And we want to make sure that only a few zombies are following us. We don't want to lure the whole Okay, and we are getting... Our right arm is now... it's red. No, it's yellow. Which usually means that it's time to calm down. As... if your arms, if they break, you can't really use them for a moment. You can fix them with a lot of time and healing. But it will make your combat really shit. So it's not a good idea to break your body parts. So I think if we can get inside this house, we should be fine. So breaking the window is an option, but it's a lot louder than just breaking the door. Breaking the door does take a lot more time, so I'm going to drop it for a moment, and I'm going to smash this door until it's no more. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna put the safe mode on, which with Shift F. No, I can't put it on. But there we go. So you cannot do an action and enable safe mode at the same time. So this usually takes a lot of time, as you know, breaking down a door with your fists. It's definitely not an easy thing. Oh, you don't seem to be damaging the closed wood door. So that usually means that we can't break it down with our fists. So I think we have to go for the window, as that will most likely break. Or it won't. Wow, we are really weak. Oh, we have a strength of 1. This could be due to our severe pain, as if we check our character sheet, we can see that yes, we're winded, so we're really exhausted. Our stamina is almost at 0, which gives us this kind of debuff of 30 speed, minus speed and dexterity, and you know, it's not good. And same with the pain. The pain one is, I think, more intense, as this is a percentage of your current speed, which is it can be a lot more. But I think we need to just bandage our wounds. As we're lucky to have wounds. Or not wounds, but bandages. So the bandage status, it goes from not bandaged to a very poor bandaging. And this is, I think it's based on your skills. If you're really good at the healthcare one, you will just make really bad bandagings. So yeah. But if we do at least some bandaging, we will increase our skill. I think we can see it. Yeah, we should be able to slowly increase the healthcare skill just by doing this. So I think, okay, yeah, with a strength of 4, we could easily break down the window. Top Gear, Murder Mystery. Now with books and magazines, we can learn stuff, like I explained in the previous episode. And some of these books and readables, they're just for increasing your mood, I think. And the other ones are more for learning actual skills. And the name of the magazine or book usually tells the skills you will be learning. And Top Gear will most likely be fixing and about cars, as it says lots of articles about cars and driving techniques. So it's most likely like mechanics, which is good. I think it's good to take any books. They're not that heavy. Right, so let's check this house for a good place to stay. Erotic novel. Never seen that one before. Okay, what else do we have? Pair of scissors. It's good to have more scissors, as your current set of scissors can break. You can never have enough. Hydrogen peroxide. I'm not sure what this is used for. Hydrogen peroxide for use as an antiseptic. Oh, it's an antiseptic. We'll want this then, because sometimes an antiseptic can mean the difference between life and death. Inhaler. Well, neither me and Leana is asthmatic, so we probably don't need this. But what does it do for... It's a stimulant. It's a non-addictive stimulant. So it will give us like a boost. Actually wanna see what this does. So it's E. Use something... I think we have to... There's A, yeah. We can inhale this. And we can check our effects. Oh, it doesn't really tell us. But I think stimulants will make your focus a lot better. And if it's a non-addictive stimulant, then it's a win-win. You don't really lose anything. Multivitamins, it's good to do that, or eat these. If we just eat rations, we might get some deficiencies, and that would make our chances of recovering from an illness much worse. So eat your vitamins. And if we do get, I said it, but if you do get infected, you would use antibiotics to increase your chances of not dying from the infection. No, I always keep grabbing things. And I need to just check. I'm gonna use the pair of scissors to cut up. I will use to cut up the pillow. This will give us rags. Now rags are really good as they can be turned into bandages, and I think that's the bandages are the most important thing you can have as basically your way to heal your wounds. You're gonna get hurt a lot in this game. And if you start a fight with broken limbs, you're probably gonna die. Good to heal after get a pickle. Oh, I need to swap positions. She was the body blocking me. So we can go downstairs. We can examine. We can check what's downstairs first before we go there. Just to make sure there's not something crazy. But because it's dark, we can't really see what's happening. I think I'm going to try to find a battery for my flashlight so I can peek downstairs more efficiently, so I can actually see what's happening. Copper wire. Not sure what you need that for. Okay, good. We have a game system used for increasing our mood. But more importantly, we can use it to get a battery. So we can unload, and this will give us a disposable battery. So now we can reload our flashlight, and if we activate our flashlight, yeah, works as intended. So batteries are really good, as in the end of the world situation. Everything else runs on batteries. You have no power. So it's really good idea to have batteries. So let's check down. And there's nothing here. Seems pretty safe. We can go downstairs and we can start to check. I always mix up grab and picking up. No, I can't pick up. There's something there. Why does this not work? Oh, I was using the wrong cut. Put this in clothes. I think we can make rags from these as well. We just cut up the union suit with one rag and cut up unfolded poncho. Sure. Plastic chunks. Oh, I accidentally turned off that. Okay. Alright, we were wearing that. Well, that's good. A 2.5 liter canteen. This is really nice, as we can put anything in this. I think duct tape is a really common craft too. But this 2.5 liter canteen is really good, as we can fill it up with anything. And most likely we're gonna use gasoline, as we have this vehicle that needs that. Now to get gas, I don't see a diesel station anywhere. So I think we need to find a rubber hose, because we're gonna use that to get gasoline from other cars. I'll use that. But we need a couple of tools, because if we want to I think if we disassemble the fridge, that's when we get a rubber hose. So let's do that. So interact. No, I think it's in craft. disassemble, so it's that. So we want to disassemble the refrigerator. How do you actually do it? You have disassemble item, but we want to disassemble the actual fridge. I'm not actually sure where that is. Construct terrain. Is it here? Deconstruct. Okay, I see. So we need a tool with prying and a screwdriver. I think we have this. Okay, good. And there we go, a rubber hose. Now we can get gasoline from any vehicle. And I think we want to actually drink and eat this stuff. Not in our backpack, but on the floor, as this will expire soon. We want to make use of this. So let's just make sure we drink. I think beer is good, as it will increase our joy as well, but let's not drink too much, as we will probably start to perform poorly. Okay, this is good. I would also like to use the gallon jug, as it can hold 3.7 liters, but it's filled with bleach, so I think we can just pour this bleach down the sink. No, I don't want to drink the bleach. I want to select the bleach jug. And I want to unload. Pour it on the ground. No, I couldn't do it. Select it again. Wait, it's empty. That's it. I poured it down the sink. Good. So I think one is enough. Oh, and we're in severe pain. Forgot. We better eat our aspirin. One is enough. And we should wait for it to kick in. So let's do Alt-GR greater than, and we can wait for this many heartbeats. Let's check our status. We have the painkillers. We're fine. But I think we need to wait longer. Let's wait until daylight. Until the pain is gone. Oh, and Leana wants to sleep. I think we should have just went to sleep. I'm not sure why I did it like this. So let's eat some stuff. Eat some food and let's go to sleep. Right, so I'm gonna close the door. I don't want any surprises. As the window is still open, a zombie could easily just come here. Fuck us. So let's go to sleep. I think it's this. No, it's the dollar sign. Alt. So now our pain is completely gone, and we are at max stats again. We've survived our first night. Good. So now we can finally do our last meal from this house. We could come back to it. There's probably more efficient ways of doing it. But this will work for now. So now we are satisfied and we are turgid. I think this means we have a lot of liquid in our body. So I think we have everything. We ransacked the toilet or the restroom and got all the stuff. I think there's something in here though. So let's smash. Yeah. There is usually something like a flashlight with battery. That's good. I think the electric lawnmower has a battery as well. No, it's electric lantern. Never mind. Let's just find the car and get the gas with our hose. This is zombie. Let us wait. It come to us. Safe mode off. And dead. Let's check our status on our wound. So anytime it's like none, the status is none, that usually means that it's a good time to add a bandage, or otherwise it will heal like really slow. I think the adhesive bandage is a bit overkill, but I think I can make more, so it's never a problem. Whoop, zombie corpse. A tough zombie. Now this is a bit harder, because they have more health, I think, and more damage. So we're gonna lure a tough zombie. But that wasn't that tough. Oh wait. It did a lot of damage though, as our arm is in not good condition. I think it even ripped off the... Yeah, I think if you're fighting with a bandaged appendage and you get damaged on that appendage, it will remove the bandage. Where's this decayed zombie? It's in the west. So let's examine this. It's an electric vehicle. And it doesn't have any wheels, so we can't really use this. That's a shame. I think I'm going to rest more because our hand is not in a good shape. It's gonna break if we get into a bad fight. So let's smash this door down. Like so. Let's take the aspirin. Cotton ball. I think this will stop bleeding. Yeah, nothing else is really useful. Oh, someone has actually barricaded. Oh, we can use grab. Okay. Now we can grab it again. Grab it again. There we go. And we can close down the window. So not many zombies see us. I think we're gonna have to board the window because we can't sleep efficiently if we can't see it, if we see sunlight. So we have to craft some kind of thing. Construct terrain. We could tape up the window. No, there we go. That works as well. So I think we can just eat aspirin. Maybe a multivitamin as well, just in case. And go to sleep into darkness. Because our right arm is not looking good. That's interesting. Our arm doesn't seem to be healing at all. I wonder why. Let's check our bandage. Oh, this is a good one. It will give us average bandaging. I think we should have used this instead. Go to sleep again. Wait, how do we go to sleep? It's $sign. So hard to remember these hotkeys. Okay, now we're getting some good progress. I think I'm gonna wait until all of the limbs are at least green. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Our friend says that his right arm is infected. Oh, he died! No! I'm such a bad friend. I forgot that if you don't take care of your friend's wounds and their needs, they will just die. And I think she's gonna come back as a zombie if I don't. Oh no. Sorry, Leana. It's a shame. But at least she will not die in vain, as we will use her Kevlar vest. And her backpack. What is a camisole? Right, so our body is very encumbered. We can see that our torso is, in terms of encumbrance, attack melee rolls. That's not good. I think we need to get a better solution. So lesson learned, always make sure that your friends do not have debilitating wounds before you go to sleep. So Oh, I had to check. I think the relayering is important. And if you do Shift S, it should automatically relayer them. No. I see. So yeah, it definitely matters where you put the actual items. So yeah. F1 for help. I think the Shift S is like the automatic. Capital S. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. That is interesting. So I think we just have to manually move this. Oh, I see. We have like where we have a duffel bag, a backpack. All right. I think it's not a good idea to have like 3 backpacks. Now that I think about it. Okay. So I think we will go to our inventory. I think the duffel bag has to go. So we're gonna unload it. I'm gonna drop. Actually, we're gonna unload the net backpack as well. Then we're gonna throw or drop the net backpack and the duffel bag. I actually think it would have been more useful to just read books instead of sleeping during the day, because it was clear that the character wasn't getting any good sleep. But it's too late for that now. Did she have anything else? She had the cudgel. I think we will take the cudgel. No, probably not. Too big. Yeah, she had nothing else. Actually, the tactical gloves probably are good. So we will wear the tactical gloves. Relayer, so it's plus. Okay, yeah, this is a lot better. We're not as encumbered anymore. I think we will craft more rags if we have scissors. we're gonna need a lot more. I think that's enough. And now we can craft our bandages. Antiseptic cotton soaked balls. Base disinfecting quality is average. Chance to heal bite. Not bad. Not bad. Makeshift bandage. I think this is what we want to make. Let's move this. Let's do that. And let's start crafting some bandages. Oh, I made one. Oh. I actually wanted to batch. Batch craft. Monster spot. Uh-oh. It's not good. Gonna get the cudgel. And bash the zombie. Second zombie see us. Oh! It's not. Okay, so our leg has turned blue, which means that we have to disinfect this quickly. So let's actually craft. Let's craft the makeshift funnel. No. The antiseptic cotton balls. Yeah, this is what we want. I think it's done. So now if we just press E or A. Where's the antiseptic cotton ball? We didn't make it. Yes. Consume missing components, yes. Okay, it's done. So now we just have to quickly use this on our right. I think it was... Where did I put it? I think it was the right leg one. And now we can continue on the bandages. Good. Did I drop something? I think these are the best ones. The normal bandage. Compared to the makeshift bandage, which is also pretty good. The difference is just it's a lot cheaper to make these makeshift bandages. I think we want to make as many normal bandages as possible, and the rest would be... Wait. Work on craft. Yeah, we want to make as many. Yeah, now we're gonna make just these. batch. I don't know why it stops every time. It's very annoying. But that's it. Now we are ready. We got bandages, we got pretty much everything we need to heal our body. Oh, a zombie. That's not that bad. Makeshift bandage. I think the adhesive. It's also pretty good. We had a lot of those makeshift bandages though. Yeah, 18. I think I just used one of my good bandages. Okay, now everything is bandaged. I think we can read. I think this is good. Read until you gain. Oh, I think this is. Yeah, we won't get any levels on our medical skill, as it's only for level 1. From 0 to 1, yeah. And we're already at level 1, so we won't get any additional knowledge. But I think this episode has gone on for a bit longer than usual. So I will stop it here and continue next time, and hopefully we'll get the gasoline. Nice.